Welcome back. It's time to spruce things up for spring. And today, the designer and owner of the Green Room in downtown Fargo is here to touch up one of the most important spaces in our homes.
That's right. Leanne Sucro is here with some fun and fresh ideas to liven up our walls. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, and happy Earth Day.
That's
You
right.
too.
Yes.
Yep. So basically what I've brought for you guys here today is showing a little bit of, again, upcycling, because that's kind of our favorite thing to do around
is.
here. Sustainable and eco-friendly. So, which is perfect for Earth Day. Plus it's getting to be spring and it's so nice outside. So let's liven up our walls, and not necessarily with color. So again, we're thinking outside the box here.
Okay.
So one really good thing to kind of upcycle are frames, because frames, everybody's got frames. They're all sorts of different sizes. Then you kind of get sick of them when they're just one by one.
Right.
So what can you do with this to make a bigger piece of art? Well, why not get a little bit of glue and layer? So
Oh, that's great.
I don't know
Nice.
about you guys, but I have like 40 different frames and I don't have nearly enough pictures to put in all these
Yeah.
frames. So, you know, and this little middle guy here had this cute little picture of a girl and a dog, and it got a little blah, just a little gold frame. Well, I beefed it up by just layering. Painted this back frame, found this really cool frame
That's
to put
nice.
on top of it.
I like that.
And all you do is the middle frame, I just ripped off the back portion here, took off the little hanger, and then I put a dab of glue all the way around, set her in place.
Okay.
And then I took this entire back off of the frame and glued this guy right in place, put something heavy on it, and then within a few hours it was dry, good to go, ready to hang.
Nice.
What kind of glue? Like a heavy duty?
Yeah, like a Gorilla Glue or epoxy. Unfortunately, I'd much rather have a strong glue. That's unfortunately not eco-friendly, but
Yeah.
it's better to be safe. So
You don't want the
sometimes
pictures
you
to
have
fall off
compromise.
on Grandma's head when she's
Exactly.
sitting underneath them.
That would be terrible.
That would be really awful.
Happy Easter, Grandma. So this is a great way, different sizes, different shapes. You know, and if you want to get really crazy,
yeah.
I mean, look how fun this guy is.
Okay.
If we just,
I'm going to hold this.
sure, we'll
Okay, so what are we going to do?
and then we'll just put this guy right here. I mean,
Oh,
look how fun. That
Wow.
completely changes the look of this,
Doesn't
too.
it?
So, you know, you can go as far out as you want, and then have some frames that are just singular, have different shapes, maybe even incorporate a plate. This is just a charger.
Yep.
Glued the back of the plate on the charger. There's little hangers that you can put on the back of plates, and now we've got a fun piece of art. This could be maybe a dish that is something of, you know, heirloom piece or something that you had in your family. Maybe it's just something that you thrifted, and now we've got a whole new look, and it's putting a plate on a wall.
Yeah, and I've got these. You know, everyone's got those centennial plates that you get from your
Yes.
parents. And they're sitting there. You don't know what to do with them.
Yes.
Not that we don't love them, but
Right,
that's what
right,
exactly.
'cause you
what
love them.
We love them.
Yep.
We love them. Every city, yeah. And you could totally do that.
Yes, you could. Yep. You could
a good
also
idea.
put a mirror on a charger like this. You
That's
can
great.
layer them, get really crazy. I mean, that's the whole
Yeah.
purpose. Just have fun, layer, add different colors.
Great idea.
Golds and metallics are, again, still a pretty big thing. So I love mixing different metallic colors, silvers, golds, bronze, anything. A lot of fun.
Okay, that's fabulous.
All right, so now, again, another little mirror idea. This. So
love this.
talking about sustainable here.
Yeah.
We did not cut down a small rainforest by any means. These were sitting there. You know, there's all those dead branches right now laying on the road. There's all sorts of fun things you can do. So, had the wonderful man in my life help me with this. He came up with this idea. He's like, why do you have to do something so standard with branches or putting them in a corner? Like, let's get a little crazy. That's kind of our theme here. We're getting
Yeah.
crazy. So we had a couple of different size logs, sliced them. He very patiently put them in all the right
Wow.
places, and I was really good at gluing. I mean, I like glue and I like
like
paint.
glue.
So, yep.
That's
so we
so
glued
great.
every single little piece on here.
Awesome.
And then we have a little 2x4 underneath the mirror. And we've got the mirror raised up off of the
yeah, okay.
backboard.
Okay.
And this is just a sheet of plywood. You have a couple of D-ring hooks on the back, and then you can hang it on the wall, and it's not going to go anywhere.
This is so awesome.
It
This is
really
like
is.
Pottery Barn-esque.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It really
A little bit of
is.
patience, not a lot of money. to do it yourself. And you can do any size backboard you want. So you can use this piece to fit your wall space. So choose your mirror first, figure out what size you need. You can do this rectangular, you could do it in a circle. You could add a rope light behind this mirror here and then have an illumination behind the mirror and show off the different depths and add a little
So
ambiance.
start to finish, how long did it take you to do this? This would take me a year.
Yeah, me too.
Put everything in place, it probably took, like, I'd say a good hour to cut all the pieces after we found what we
hour?
wanted. Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah.
He's quick. I know it might seem like a long time, but
No,
and then
that's
gluing took about 2 hours.
Yeah.
But we were a little picky, trying to figure out the right placement, and we found some cool pieces. I mean, some that were just so abnormal. Those are the ones that I really wanted to highlight. I didn't want just the standard normal, okay, this looks like a nice tree trunk. I wanted to get some really funky pieces in here too and just have some movement. Layer them. You can paint the backboard different colors. We painted this one gray. It would be cool to have white or a fun bright color.
And that's the good thing. You are going to make more of these, aren't you? You're going to sell them at the green room.
Yes, we'll
because
have them
that's
in the
why
shop.
we don't have to do the work.
Exactly.
We can just go and buy it.
Exactly. And this would even be cool on tabletops and put a resin finish on top of it so you have a
Yeah.
nice smooth surface. So we'll have lots of fun little ideas. And yep, so if you don't want to spend half a day doing this, then it can be
Just
ready
go
to
to
go for
Leanne.
you.
Go to
Yep,
Leanne.
Exactly.
Great
I
stuff.
think we have time for one more
Okay.
thing. Is that right?
We do.
Let's put this
We've got
down.
one more thing here. We'll have
How do you want to?
we'll have Chris lift
We have
this
room over
guy
there.
here.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you do with a tire?
What do you do?
Certainly
You
You
would
drive
not
on
want
it.
to mount it.
You do drive, right? But why would you just drive? And that's so, in
So
the
last
box.
year.
Yeah, I know, right? So let's flip this guy around. And why not paint it?
Nice.
Why not?
Weird idea, right? But actually, I saw this in a design magazine and I was like, that is
You went nuts.
awesome. So easy to do. This is just an old tire that one of the tire stores in town had. You can go pick them up. They're just gonna throw them away. And I used this awesome paint right
Here it
behind
is.
you here. Yes. And-
Non-toxic paint, by the way.
That's
yes,
right.
this is awesome. The entire time I was painting, all I was smelling was the rubber of the tire, nothing of the paint. So it's non-toxic. They have no VOCs. They have different finishes. This Mythic paint is awesome. So they've got their semi-gloss. They have flat. They have outdoor, indoor.
That's what
Probably
you
about
did.
three coats because the tire really kind of soaks it in. You can prime it first if you don't want to do so many coats. And then what I did was I just cut out different foam letters.
Yeah.
And I placed it on top of the tire. So you could do your last
that's
name.
cool.
And Drehen is the German word for to turn. So I was tapping my inner German roots. So, hi, Oma. Thank you.
So, and then just hang it on the wall. Do you put something in the middle of it
Those
as you're hanging?
This is, you
Gorilla
use these
hooks?
for selfies, don't you?
Yeah, you
Right,
could.
right.
See?
Total selfie. Yep. You just put those little monkey hooks or gorilla hooks that look like a huge fish hook.
Yeah.
Put 2 of those on the wall, and this bad boy is not going anywhere.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so imagine this with a whole wall of those cool frames and mirrors. You can even have a piece of art in the center of this. You could paint the interior of this white, throw another rope light inside of it, and illuminate the inside.
You could put it in the man room and just hang a wrench
you
right
go.
in
Yes,
the middle.
yes, you
Frame
could.
your wrench.
Right, yep. Or a selfie, I mean, whatever they want. I
Yeah.
mean, look at that.
Isn't that
Leanne
perfect for
Sufo,
selfies?
The green room. Yeah, it's perfect, Chris.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Go check out the green room downtown, right? Downtown
Yes.
Fargo. This is awesome. These are so creative. We'll be back also. Cleanup week. Leanne will be here.
Yep.
We'll be right back.